JigglyBoy, I choose you. The PulseChain ecosystem has caught a wild Jigglypuff, none other than BitBoy. This is the real fundamental analysis you need to be doing, friends. Throw all these other PE stuff, all these other mainstream influencer stuff. This is what you're here for. You understand me? Now, what can BitBoy do? BitBoy can yell at the corrupt SEC. Of course, don't underestimate this, friends. See, it looks, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Don't underestimate this, friends, because BitBoy, he has a powerful voice. He is relentless when he does this. And he triggers people very easily. And they're also very surprised when he goes onto interviews with them. He's like, wait a minute. You don't sound like how I thought you would sound like, okay? So he's built a big audience before, and here he is right now. He's got the megaphone on. He knows, he's starting to see that the PulseChain ecosystem is completely undervalued, and the mainstream crypto audience is unfortunately grifting everybody. It's kind of the reason why the crap SEC exists. He also has an ability to pump bags. Friends, I also have this cute little description at the bottom. When his huge eyes waver, BitBoy sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to buy PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex bags. Yes, that's what that's right. He's in the starting Pokemon team. That's it. He's got a big audience. Now, here's the thing, right? You're probably thinking, what about the personal drama stuff? What about all that spectacle I saw? Yeah, friends. Welcome to Cycles. You see all that funny, spectacular stuff? That was last season. It's over. No one cares. Now, it was fun. It was entertaining at the time. Literally, I'm not joking. No one cares, friends. I literally got my friends and cousins. Their parents are getting in. You don't give a crap about what happened last year. They don't care. E-Hex and P-Hex and what's got... They don't care. They know there's a fever. They know, what's going on in this new technology stuff? That's what we're here to do. Okay, now, Jigglypuff has joined the other legendary Pokemon. We have Moltres. We have Grant Cardone, Gary Cardone, Moltres and Articuno. We have Funding Gary Woods, who is, of course, Zapdos. They all have an ability to pump bags. BitBoy's now joined the team. Of course, a lot of people just got to rest it, friends. I know. This is the thing. I see a lot of you angry. You're saying, we're going to get used. We're going to get used. Yes, I love you all. I love you all. I want you to have this perspective because you need to have this perspective. However, I'm just telling you, there's a bear market mentality and a bull market mentality. The bear market mentality is conservatism because there's not enough new people coming in. You have to protect and conserve your values. We are now entering the bull market mentality. The bull market mentality is where you acknowledge that there are 219 million people in Bitcoin and a lot of them want yield and want to participate in something else, and there's billions of people who aren't even in crypto. And PulseChain has 200,000 people. So compare 219 million people to tiny 200,000 people. Do you see how if the bucket from Bitcoin flips into PulseChain, as well as everyone else in the other industry, if they come and flip in, they completely dwarf us. Prices go parabolic. The community gets dwarfed. There's going to be new leaders and new type of people building projects. This is the type of future we're working towards. And, on the topic of this Pokemon, I'm not kidding, friends. I spent a long time thinking. I was deep in meditation. I said, we've got to make BitBoy a Pokemon. It was one of the most serious things we had to talk about. I went to the shower, went to the gym. I just couldn't figure about it. Now, here's the thing. Most of you thought, it's pretty obvious. It should have been Snorlax. No, friends, you can't make him Snorlax anymore. You see, friends, Snorlax, I think someone else is going to take the reins for Snorlax. BitBoy, he lost a lot of weight. And he's got large, cute eyes. I think Jigglypuff is the most appropriate one. I just want to show you as well the power of AI, okay? Okay, so this is literally, this is BitBoy in that. I mean, look, man, I know AI, friends, I know we all want it to be some sort of narrative, but this is all we're doing on these. We're literally just making creative art stuff from people. We have JigglyBoy. This is literally JigglyBoy, our Jigglypuff starting Pokemon here. At the end of the day, AI, I really want a good product to be made so we can all get turbo long. It's just that what we're using it for, it's just making naked girls and it's literally just creating memes. So maybe, the message of your altcoin gets propagated better if you use AI. I know this. I think Kaiser Crypto and everyone else, shout out to everyone in the ecosystem, they're always making AI images using PulseX logos and PulseChain, and they look really cool. Like really grungy, or like motorbikes and here and there, and this flare stuff. They look like really, really awesome. I'm sure it's AI. I hope it is. They look really, really amazing. And I wonder if this is just, it becomes a tool you can use to help basically spread your messages out there. I wonder what the next iteration of videos and stuff is going to be. So, of course, BitBoy is figuring out, friends. He's figuring out PulseChain is still 9x away from flipping Cardano. It really makes you think about my prophecy, doesn't it? Because, you know, just so you know, so BitBoy, Ben found XRP and Cardano to be undervalued and underappreciated in the last bull market. He gave them a voice when they didn't have a voice. They were both outcasts. XRP community are outcasts in the whole crypto industry, and Cardano community were outcasts because they were seen as like vaporware, ghostware, and all this other stuff, right? That I heard from all these other influencers. And then it turns out, Cardano pumped, but XRP, it didn't pump, but it survived. So he gave a voice to communities that didn't have one. He saw an arbitrage opportunity. Now, you and me we know, friends, it's really obvious. Like if I had 500,000 followers, I'm not changing my tune to be like, guys, have you heard of Polkadot or BNB? I'll tell you, it's the exact same thing. These follower amounts, it doesn't matter to me and you at all. Like, who cares? We're here to win. All right? You know something's undervalued. You know it either appeals to people out there or it doesn't. So, you know, me and you, we're baby dolls together. However, BitBoy has now been reset because the other fake Discovery Channel crypto, by the way, do you even watch that? Like, what happened to them? You know, because they basically, taken over. They've done like a coup. Makes you think, what's he going to do to rise up again? This is where these X Factor things come into play, where I always knew this is just like a logical fit, but it's amazing to see it play out. What if he uses the PulseChain, PulseX community to get a larger voice? Now, that's why I told you, if you're a fierce religious priest defender and you go, well, I have to defend the temple. I don't believe it. I don't believe that they have good causes. That's okay. Perfectly fine. You hold up the community. We appreciate you. I'm just warning you, you're going to be yelling at a brick wall for the next 24 months. However long this cycle goes for. You're going to run out of breath. Okay, no one's going to respond to you. People are going to see green candles. They're going to come in for PulseChain and PulseX, and there's going to be things to participate everywhere. And you can't just keep saying, well, we're being used or whatever, because at the end of the day, friends, like let's have an honest conversation. It's been 2.5 years. Hex is down 95%. And you just got to think, would we still be down lower, 97%, if the PulseChain sacrifice wallet and Godwell affiliated wallets, if they didn't inject $20 million and just sweep it up, we'd still be down there. We all know that. Okay. So the whole accumulating and like sticking to grassroots, it's great, but it's competition. It's a competition for adoption. And unfortunately, people, see, you're going to figure out, why did Richard come out with a top hat and make Hex kind of sound like a scam? Like, we are designed to do 10,000 X. Why did he do that? It's because he knew, he's like, damn, man, the future demand of people, the big bulk, are going to be joining scams. So I have to speak to them. If you keep speaking to the tiny amount of people who like do the research and read white papers, it's cool, but you miss out on the enormous amount of people. So it's a balancing act that you have to do. It's almost a sacrifice you have to make, right? And that's where you start to know all plays in a game. Okay, there's no you can judge, but you really get nowhere, friends. It's a numbers game. That's all it comes down to. And when you look at this numbers game, I mean, look at our team against their team. Look at we got Zapdos, we got Moltres, we got Articuno. Now we have Jigglypuff. So we have JigglyBoy, who has joined us. Congratulations, sir. And look who we're up against. We got no one. They're going to just influencers, shilling the top of Bitcoin. Now it's a Wall Street coin. You have corrupt Gary Gensler. And look, the best ability, friends. This is why they're all Rattatas. This is why it's just a genius selection, all right? Genius, I'm a peanut brain, but just look at the only ability they have, Gnaw the Wound. I mean, that is exactly what they all can do. That's the only ability they can do. They could just see that you got a scratch there and just damn, little Rattata. They're level 4 Rattatas in the high grass, friends. They're literally nothing. You got nothing. Okay? You got plenty of health potions to take them on. And they're going to find out the hard way. Their audiences are going to find out the hard way. So people who suck off the corrupt SEC or there's Bitcoin maxis, you're all going to get wrecked. Everybody, all these other influencers, they're sitting ducks. And what do you want to do? We can't call them silly because we know everyone's out there, but it is what it is, okay? They're just going to learn the hard way, okay? We're early. And never forget that, when you see this video, it doesn't really matter, friends. This is PulseChain, right? PLS. We're hoping, this is what we hope. We hope this goes far enough to bring PulseX back to day one SAC and go up from here. I don't know how high we're going to go up. I can show you on a log chart where Eric loses his bet. This will be beautiful, wouldn't it? You see, I know how the game is, friends. It's a tough game. I know what they're all doing. The low-hanging fruit of most of crypto, Vitalik said most of it's done, where we have unified code-based type of innovations. We have swaps, like Uniswap and money markets and stuff. The biggest DeFi stuff has been made. The only way it can go from here is there's two paths to take. It probably takes both paths at the same time. One of them is developers keep making more complex applications, which means more features, but it needs to use Chainlink because you need to be able to talk to many other chains. You need like your trading platform to talk to Solana and grab liquidity from Polkadot and basically link everything up. So you need basically the Oracle to do that. And more Oracle data sets come out, and there's new use cases as well, non-financial use cases. That's one path that's going. But this requires time and effort, and you got to be really passionate, and you got to have like belief. We're not seeing most people do that. That's the top 5%. The bottom 95% are grifters. And what are the grifters doing? They're in Igon layer. They're in the other Ethereum layer 2 type of stuff. And what they've done is, okay, they're giving you a fake airdrop of a coin. They take your ETH, they put it somewhere, and they do this restaking stuff. And they're going, oh, we're going to do all this stuff. We're going to solve all these things. Now, this technology, yes, on the surface, to the tech people, sounds really, really, really amazing. But when you peel the surface, friends, what do you see? You drink that orange juice, it's room temperature, all right? It expired like 4 days ago. No ice cubes in there. What you discover is this tech ain't really tech. And what they've done is, once again, they have strapped on a token that doesn't need to be used, and they're just giving it a use case with a lot of tokens who are locked up, and they're trying to just build up the network base so they can distribute and dump on retail in a bull market. This is just how crypto works. So whether your product though is great or a scam, you got to be in early. See, that's why a beautiful part with PulseChain. This is our fundamentals, friends. We literally caught a wild Jigglypuff coming. Now he's starting on our team. Makes you wonder about the other Pokemon who are going to start. If BitBoy, just so you know, if JigglyBoy starts rising again, what do you think the other mainstream influencers are going to be doing? Do you think they're going to be like looking at him and laughing? No. They're going to be saying, whoa, damn, this guy reset to 0 and got back to 500,000. What did he do? They might be watching my videos right now. I know there are a lot of haters watching my video right now. And they're going to be watching BitBoy strap on to the PulseChain ecosystem. And you might say, friends, this is the thing. You might say, well, I don't like them using us for attention. Here's the thing, man. They have big audiences. And the market's going to choose. If the products are great to use, if the community is strong, if everything in PulseChain ecosystem, if there is product market fit, when those influencers, sure, they have bad intentions, assume everyone does, everyone has self-interest, right? When they bring all the eyeballs on, we'll see the market reprice itself. We should see PulseChain flip Cardano. It should be like that. I think it should be like that today. There's just way too much happening on PulseChain for it not to be like that. That's another 9x from here. And that will be a big story itself. So what I'm thinking about is the vision in the future, okay? Just like, Chainlink, I have a prophecy, Chainlink flips XRP. But that's about a 4x from here, okay? And PulseChain, Chainlink doesn't have an ecosystem, okay? Chainlink just links to everything. With PulseChain, we have all the altcoins and meme coins. There's a lot of more things to participate in. So now you're seeing how the picture could turn out. Once again, we don't know. This is just something where, there are guys out there, they've got 10 grand, they've thrown $1,000 into every layer 1 chain. There are many people out there like that. And that's why I'm saying, I'm just saying, I don't think your $1,000 allocation, your 10% to PulseChain, I don't think it should be like that. I think you can make a case for it should be like triple the weight. And I think other stuff that you're in might not be as lucrative. Like, for example, maybe you're in Arbitrum or any other chains. Maybe they don't deserve as high as a weight as you think, because there's just a lot of tokens to be unlocked. Okay, so we're going to see how this story transpires, but win is a win. Like, subscribe, bell button, I'll catch you soon.